Yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah. All right. So let's say. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So see, this is a formatting piece. This I will be telling you later. But since you have asked me this question, see, this is under the Home tab. If you are going to be on the some another menu, this tab. Let's say I'm going to click this formula. Uh, just give me a second. I think the theme might be problem some with my software. Just it is same. It is very much clear from the day one. Yeah. So what was like yesterday? It was on the. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Okay. Headphone is the best thing actually, because yeah, yeah, it's more focused. It is going to help you. Instead of helping me, because headphone basically is used when you actually want to have the clarity. Alright, so we are back. Yeah, so see, if you are going to select any other tab, like this new tab or review tab, these are the tabs, you're not able to find that formatting piece. You need to click on the home tab, and when you click on the home tab, then here you see these colors, right? This is now this is for the text color, and this is for the cell color, and this is for the text color. Now I'm not able to select them. As you see, these are not highlighted, and let me see, might be some password issue. Yeah, because under home tab these options are available. I'm telling you, I'm just telling you, coloring a sheet and coloring a cell both are different things, right? So just give me a second. I'm just wondering that how come this there is some problem. Let me close this file. I can't see these colors actually, which is quite strange. Yeah, let me see. Now here it is, we have these colors, right? But we don't have these colors in this sheet. I think it's a protected sheet. Remember, I protected. Yeah, it is protected actually. Yeah, we forgot just. Sorry. So let me unprotect this. Unprotect sheet. And there you go. Now I go to the home tab and I have the colors. Alright, so let me tell you first how to color the cells, then I'll talk about the sheet colors. Now see, let's say you have some selection. I want to do some random selection like this. Now this is clear to you, right? How you will do the random selection, right? Control pressed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nothing special. Yeah, this is actually a color, well, not exactly a color, but that's, or maybe you can say color, but this is more of a sign of selection, that your cells are selected, right? They are getting selected. Now once I have all the selection, now under this home tab you have two colors, one is this and one is this. The one which has this kind of a box, which is you see that, which is a more of like in a tilted position, this is for the to color the cell, not to color the what is written within the cell. Yeah, text. If you want to color the text, then you should use this, which has this A, and you can even see that once if I'm going to hover, then it will say change the text color. Yeah, so now if I do this, the color will be changed of every cell. And now if I want something to be, let's write something. By default, you know that it is always going to be black. And now if I have to color them, obviously now select this. Now I'm going to press Control, and then Control is still on, and my selection is done. Once my selection is done, I immediately go to this. I give this color to the background, and to the text color, let's say I want to give this color. See, I can have the effect as well. So see, whatever, you don't have to click, you just hover. I'm not clicking anywhere. First I'm trying to go through which color suits the most, in case if this is a presentation which demands you a little bit of formatting, right? So I'll go here and I'll see that, alright, so this seems nice to me. I'll click the white, and then I make all of them bold, italic and underline, and I can even increase the size from here like this, right? Alright, now let's come to the sheet, how to color the sheets. Now let's say you want to color the sheet 1, sheet 4 and sheet 6. So click on the sheet 1. Now this is a random selection, so now first I select the sheet 1, and now I'm going to press Control, and then I'll go to the sheet 4. I'll select it with my mouse, normally how you select the sheets, and this is how Control is still pressed, and now I'm through. So I'll release my Control button, and now this time when I want the color, if I come here and if I give this color, you see this color is not going to be applied on the sheets. This is only for the cell. You see, this cell is actually, where you left your actually this selection, that cell is going to be activated. So whatever the color you applied, that will not go here. So in order to get the color on the sheet, you need to click on sheet tab, right click, and then go to the tab color and give this, let's say, red color. Once you have given the red color, you will not be able to see their effect. You have to first go off from that sheet. So I'll select this, and then I can actually, once I am off, then I will be able to view all the sheets with their color. If your target is to color multiple sheets with the same color, then obviously you would select Control. But if your target would have been something like this, that you want to give sheet 2 a different color, sheet 3 a different color, and sheet 5 a different color, then neither Shift nor Control would work. Yeah, exactly. So then you have to do something like this. Select this sheet, go to the tab color, give this yellow, then select this sheet, go to the right click tab color, and let's give this color, and then go to this sheet and give some another color, and yeah, this is all right. Okay, alright, so now let's do the paste special option, and now I've selected all the sheets with the help of the Shift, and I'm going to delete them. They are gone. Now this is a single sheet, so I can delete it from here, or I can press Alt L, whatever suits me. Alt L, the sheet is gone. Alright, so now I'll keep this sheet. Let me insert new sheet, and now paste special. Now see, we are going to prepare a data. Let's say you have a data employee ID. You have some names here. And then you let's say their marks. Let's put them in the center. This is for the center alignment. Same under home tab, next to your these color tabs. This is for the center, and this is for the left. This is for the right. And so, and this is used for the border. You can border even there. That's all. And if you want to remove these grid lines, you can go to the view tab and you can uncheck this grid line, and the grid lines will be gone. Let me bold this and let me bring some color. Let's say that's the color, and let's give this white color. Right, and here we'll make a formula to understand this piece special, and I'll say that this plus this plus this plus this. So this is a formula. Now you can even add some information, the important information. This is how you do it. How to insert the comments in a cell, that's what I'm going to tell you. So right click here and insert comment. So you have this box. ABC is my laptop username, so that's why it is appearing. In your it would be different, and you can delete it though in case if you don't want to keep it. So I'll say Ajay. My comments, and the comments are something which are very useful when you want to get some information stored, some important information, so that tomorrow when you be back you don't have to actually remember those points. So I'll say that this data is for new batch joined after March 2015, let's say. So you see this, there is a little sign here, arrow sign. This indicates, now if I say that if I do this no fill, then you will be able to see it much clearer. And then if I change this font to black, now this is for the comments. So once you would be on this your cell, then this comment will be visible to you. Yeah, exactly, the red sign, right? So, and you can insert it as many you want, no problem in that. So now let's say maybe you want to keep some comment over here. So right click, insert comment, shift F2 is the shortcut key. So I'll say that the student has applied for re-evaluation. Let's see. Now what we are going to do is we have in this table we have formatting. We have formatted the data. Formatting is there, formula is there. We are summing up all the numbers. This is what we have here, the formula. This table has values as well, right? The values Ajay, Mandeep, Sanjay, Gaurav, employee ID and all that stuff. Comments as well, right, where we have the information. So when I say the formatting, I exactly mean that formatting means the color of cell or text or bordering, italic, bold if you have done something. So that actually indicates your formatting piece. So we have formatted the cell. Let me try to make it underline as well. So now we have got this. Now see, now what happens is that, and one thing more. Now you see that these are those centrally aligned but not middle. They are not in the middle of the cell. So you can select them. Now I'm selecting this with the shift key, right? Because I want to action on all the cells. And the same action, which is this, I press this middle align, just up to this center. So center does what? Center actually makes it in the center, but middle is actually going to make it in the middle like this. So the height, width and everything, the parameter will be checked, and it is going to align the center on the center. Alright, so yeah, exactly. Now no, nothing, it's just from the presentation perspective. Exactly. otherwise it is not going to impact in doing any kind of analysis, or if you look at the form. Right, not at all. This is more of like, so what happens is that, I mean, when you prepare the data, so like this, if I increase the height of this row number, and if I keep this like this, right? So I mean, you know, seeing this data, like, it looks little awkward. I mean, now again, that depends upon person to person, right? But for me, I don't like this, because then this is unnecessary, you know, space. So what I try to do is, I, instead of doing this separately like this, let me undo this, Control Z. I can select all the cells together, and I can even select the entire table, no problem. And then I can do this. They will be aligned, right? Okay. Now the question comes, suppose what you want to learn is, now suppose you are supposed to send this snapshot to your team, right? Or maybe you want to send them an Excel file, a copy of this, and you want to tell them this score. Now there are a couple of things which you want to keep in mind, that they are, first, the comments, the information which is stored, this is for you, this is not for the audience. So what you want to do is, when you want to send this file to your team, then you actually want to hide them, or maybe you can say that when this data will reach out to them, they will not be able to see the comments. The comments should not be there. That's for your personal reference. Second thing is, the formula which you have applied, it should not also be there. Only the value should be there. You don't want to share them. And third thing which we are trying to do is that there has to be no formatting. It should be a clean. It should be in simple. This font, I mean the black font by default, and the background of the cell would be white, like these, right? So how you can achieve these things? Now you know the copy paste command, right? Which is Control C and Control V. You know the shortcut key, Control C, Control V. Okay, so now I'm going to copy this, Control C. See that these dotted lines, so that means your Control C is on. And now I come here, let's say, or maybe you can go to some another sheet as well. Now if I do Control V, which is a paste, right, then what will happen is, same thing will be pasted here, no changes, everything is, I have the comments, I have the formatting, I have the formula. But this is not something I'm looking forward to, so I'll press Control Z, undo, and now again this is still on. You can check from these dotted lines that your Control C command is still active in memory, so you don't have to do it again. Now next time what you do is, you will press Alt ES, right, which is this command, or you can even take the help of your ribbon. And so I'll show you now. This I have to copy it again, because two marching ants are nowhere. So I'll select this and copy this. I select this cell where I want to paste, and I go to this paste and special. This box will appear, right? Or what I can do is, I can select this cell and I can say Alt ES. Okay, so prefer using this Alt ES. Now it has a, you know, n number of features. So right now I'm focusing on the value. If you just want the value, press value and press OK. Now you see it has no formatting, it has no comments. You don't even have the comments, and even if you select this 242, there is no formula, right? So this is to convert your everything into values. Now let us quickly align them in the middle. So I'm going to click here like this, right? And this is how you can give the border as well, all borders. So I'll select this kind of a border. This is how. Now this is to paste the value. Now what if you want the value and at the same time you want the formatting as well? No comments, no formula. I'm going to select this again, table, copy this, select this cell, Alt ES. Let's first do value. Now the values are there. Again Alt ES. Now you don't have to copy it again, your copy command is still on, right? So I'm on the same selection, I will again press Alt ES. I'll not select any other cell, and then I'll do the formatting. When I do the formatting, it is going to apply the formatting as well. Now till now you see I don't have the comments pasted, right? If I want the three things together, then I'm still on this table and I can again press Alt ES and I can say comments. Press OK. Now the comments will be there. I said Alt ES and press this comment. So what we did is value, format, comments. We did this in 3 steps because in 1 step you can't do it, right? Now I still am missing the formula, you see. Now again, if you want to apply the formula, make sure your command is still on. It is still showing active, right? These, you can see these dotted lines, highlighted lines. So I can again go to the Alt ES and I can say that formula. So what will happen is, wherever you have applied the formula, it will be visible. You see this formula? Yeah, right there. Not exactly, because when you actually select the cell, table, sorry. Yeah, first you need to copy, otherwise you will not be able to go to the Alt ES. I mean, if I do this Alt ES, I'm trying to press Alt ES. This window is not coming, and even if I see this paste option, this arrow where I clicked last time and I showed you, it is not on. This paste will on only when you cut or paste first. Okay, I'm copying this, and now this is on, paste special or Alt ES, and now here you can't. If I'm going to select this value and format, then what will happen is the moment I select format, value will be gone, right? So why they did that is because, you know, you might be in a situation where you want to keep the formatting but nothing else, right? So what they did is, if now right now I'm going to press this format and press OK, see the formatting is applied. So you might be interested in now writing a new value. For example, week on week the numbers are changing, month on month the numbers are changing, but you want to keep your formatting same because you really don't want to apply the same steps again and again for the formatting, right? And if I click again here Alt ES, and if I do this step, values and number format, see this. Now this is again not going to help you, right? So you have to first do this value or the format, whichever way you want, but if you want both the things, then you have to do it in 2 steps, right? And trust me, when you practice it, this won't even take 1 second, right? It's quickly Alt ES, and then you are done, right? So that's the thing about the paste special. If you, from here you can do it. First you need to copy and then go wherever you want to go. Let's say I'm going to go here. Now if I click on this paste, now if you are using 2007, then you might have a different window, but this would be, I mean, the kind of this options are available. This have from the look perspective, it is little different in 2007, but ultimately you will see all the options. So I'll go to the paste special and I'll say, let's say I'm just interested in having the comments, because comments are very standardized comments, and they will be week on week as I move, the comments should remain as it is because they are more of a general comments. So I can keep the comments as well. So I'll just say this comments, you see these arrows, the comments are pasted, and then I again go to the paste special, and this time might be interested in formatting, not the value, so I can keep it my table like this, right? Alright, Now let's go to the next option of the Paste Special, and this is a very interesting option. Now let me go to the next sheet, copy this and Control V, remove the grid lines, go to the View tab and uncheck this. Now let's say you have these are the scores, for example. Now what you want to do is you want to multiply every number by 10. Multiply, divide, add, whatever you want to do. So copy this, alright, because you want to go into the Paste Special window, so you have to copy it. Select all the cells which you want to multiply with this 10. So last formula I am not selecting because last cell has a formula. It is summing up these numbers, so will not change it. So I've selected all the things. Now I'll go to the Home tab, Paste Special, and I'll say multiply. Right, so it is going to be multiply. Now let's do it with some another operator. So let me say 34, 55, this. Now let's say I want to divide these numbers by 10 in one step. Copy this, select this. You have to select it. You need to ensure. If you're not going to select this and you're going to apply this thinking that this would be applied to all the entries, then this will not. This is only going to be applied on this 34 because it is a part of selection. So select this and now go to the Paste Special, and let's say you want to divide it, so press the divide. If you want to add it, you can add. If you want none, then obviously you will never use it, and this is going to be subtract. So this is how it has divided. Now let's say I have just one thing in my mind. Let's see if we can achieve it. So what do you think if I say that if I give you this task, let me make these numbers bold, and now what we want to do is we want to subtract, let's say 10 from the bold numbers. See, okay, now so now you are saying that I should press Control. Okay, 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 but it is not available. It is de-highlighted. Edit is selected. You see here this last, the edit is your last cells. That's why it is not giving you a kind of this effect, the color. Yeah, because this is your last cell. Now suppose if I am now going to select the another cell, which is, let's say, this 440. So I'm going to press Control and 440. See what will happen. Now edit is going to be highlighted and 440 is the last cell. So the last cell will remain like this, but it is selected. You can see here that you 440 as well. Yeah, so I'll just, let's say, if I'm pressing Alt S, nothing is happening. Yeah, remember I told you something. No, we have already done the selection, but what we want to do is we want to first either copy or cut something. Then, yeah, exactly. So see, if you say somebody when you work in Excel that select something or copy something, both are different things, right? If I say that Mandeep, can you select the cell, let's say B4, or maybe Sanjay, you will select this. Now this is just a selection. Excel is not doing any action. If I ask you that can you go ahead and copy the Sanjay? Then you will select first this cell and then Control C, copy this, right? So copying a cell and selecting a cell, both are different things. Well, if you're going to select them, that's fine, because you want to subtract 10 from them. I want to do the changes, but that is why I am selecting these cells. But the problem is this: the question is you need to subtract 10. Now the 10 is, you see, we are not, 10 is not in our picture. Neither we have selected the 10, neither we have copied. So how Excel will do that calculation? Alright, so now here the order has to be, you whatever you said is right, but then the step which you have said, the second step, it has to, yeah, exactly. Because, yeah, so I'm going to copy this. This was the number. I pressed Control Z. Control Z is used to go to the last command. No, happened. See, that's what I'm showing. This is 55, 78, 88. Now I'm going to do Control Y. See this? These are the new numbers. Let me. It happened, but I guess you didn't make a note on the original numbers. Let me show you this. Let's say now this is my original table, right? So what we'll do is we'll keep this copy separate so that we can analyze. Now that's my original table. Now what I want to do is I want to subtract 10 from couple of numbers, which are these numbers. Let's say this and this, right? So copy this, select this cell, and now press Control, and now press second, this and this, Alt S, subtract, press OK. Yeah, so that's how you can do it. In case if you're looking for the random numbers, now see, Manmeet, what we are doing, we are using the combination of paste special with the control key, right? See, now this is a more of a revision for you, because we have again now revising this control step. So in Excel everything keeps on repeating as we keep on moving ahead, because everything is, you know, linked with one thing or the other thing. So that's the best part, you know. So if I give you this task, for example, these are the two tables, let's say. Let me color them, or maybe let me just give the border to them. Now what I want you to do is, I want that for this entire table, I want that you should multiply it by 10. How will you do it? Okay. Okay. Perfect. Now let me undo this. Control Z. You know the command Control Z? Control Z. This is to undo, to go back to the last action. Right? Now see, if I'm going to press Control Z now. See this. I'm going back. It is, you know, taking me to the. Every time I press Control Z, every time I will be in the last command. Yeah, so you press Control Y. Now I'm going to press Control Y. Okay, that was the last thing, right? So Control Y is for the redo, and this is say undo. Okay, and you have these commands here as well. I'll tell you that how you can get these commands here. So you can press these commands from here in case if you're not fond of shortcut keys. You can create your own ribbon, that's what I'm saying, right? But that's something which we'll do little later. So this is how the things are going to happen. Now let's go ahead and let's now check some another option, interesting one. Now let's say you have this table, or maybe I'll go to the next sheet. Suppose you have a data which is in a horizontal direction and you want to convert it in vertical direction. What I'm saying is you have the data like this. If you want this to be in this direction, that's the only thing you can think of right now. This is how you will do it. If I give you this task, you will write them manually, right? But that's not something which Excel people do, because it has a lot of manual steps and they hate to do the things manually. Now what I'm going to tell you is, again, you want to go to the page special option, and we'll see that there is an option over there called transpose. But for that, first we need to copy the table. I'll just tell you, transpose, copy this table, select the cell where you want to keep this data, here, wherever you want to keep, and press Alt S or go to the page special from the ribbon and use this option, transpose. And if you want this to be back in a vertical direction, select this. So let's say I'm going to select this only, copy, select this cell, page special, transfer. Yeah, there is no difference. Yeah, exactly. See, Excel is far, its system, its intelligence is very powerful. Excel knows that. See, transpose is what? Transpose is actually to change the direction. Now, if you are selecting something horizontally, intelligence of system will recognize that the person has selected it horizontally, so it means he actually wants it in the downward direction. Yeah, and if you have selected in the downward direction, it will again catch you that alright, so my user was, yeah, horizontally, right? Exactly. So if you want it in a similar way, then copy this and paste it. And if you have some formulas here and you don't want the formulas, then you can, instead of doing the Control V, you can do the page special and see the value, right? So what is the difference between Control V and page special? Let me first tell you this. You might be knowing, but still, I'm creating some formulas here. And Shift F2